kind of do that. The boys always do it, but yeah. Anytime I don't, if you think of something while you're reading the story and want to say it, feel free to do that. Because I think it's, we really want to encourage those personal accomplishments. Hello, Northwest Georgia, and welcome to your weather on North Georgia Television. Skies cleared overnight, and it's a bit cooler around the region this morning, with lows in the low to mid-50s. Expect a spring-like day with lots of sunshine and no rain in sight. Highs near 80 and winds light and variable. Clear tonight, lows right around 50, and the winds remain calm. Around the region, Calhoun, 53 this morning. Expect 70 at noon, and 80 will be your high and the area high late this afternoon. In Chatsworth, at 51 with the area low, midday look for 68 and 79 to top out the day. Chickamauga, you're at 54 this morning, 68 expected at midday, and 80 for your high. And Cohutta had 51 for the overnight low early this morning, up to 71 by midday, and then 79 for your high temp. And Dalton, also 52 this morning, looking at 69 at noon, and then you'll have a high of 80 this afternoon as well. And Fairmount, also at 52 this morning, looking at 69 at noon, and then a high of 80. And Fort Oglethorpe, 54, 68 expected midday, and you'll also hit 80. And Lafayette at 53 this morning, midday, expect 68 and another 80 for the high. And Ringgold started out at 54, warming up to 70 by noon, and then up to 80. And your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, highs near 80 again, with south-southeast winds up to 10 to 20. Occasional showers late with temps in near 60 and winds south-southeast at 10 to 15. Friday, thunderstorms likely in the morning and scattered showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s and southwest winds at 10 to 15. Cloudy with showers overnight, winds light and variable, and in the mid-50s. On Saturday, a repeat of Friday with thunderstorms likely in the morning and scattered showers in the afternoon. Temps again in the mid-70s, but the winds calm to light and variable. Light rain and thunderstorms Saturday night, lows in the lower 60s. On Sunday, rain showers and scattered thunderstorms expected in the afternoon. Temperatures in the low to mid-70s, west-northwest winds at 10 to 15. Storm gives way to partly cloudy skies overnight and temps near 45. Monday, we're looking for a sunny day. Highs in the upper 60s and lows in the mid-40s. Tuesday, partly cloudy, temps near 75. Cloudy overnight and temps down near 55. And on Wednesday, showers, high 72. That's your weather. Stay tuned for our obituaries. Frank Bentley Fetzer, Sr., age 88. Frank Fetzer, Sr. of Dalton, passed away Saturday, April 6th at his residence. The funeral service will be Wednesday, April 10th at 2 p.m. at the Pleasant Grove Chapel of Julian Peoples Funeral Home, with Reverend Bobby Green and Reverend Randy McClure officiating. Burial in West Hill Cemetery. Flowers will be accepted or contributions may be made to Rosswood's Adult Day Service. Mr. Donnie Abernathy, age 62. Donnie Abernathy of Fairmount passed away Sunday, April 7th at Advent Health Gordon. The funeral service for Mr. Abernathy will be Wednesday, April 10th at 2 p.m. in the chapel of Sean Chapman Funeral Home, with Reverend James Surratt and Reverend Eli Carter officiating. Interment will be in the Oak Hill Cemetery in Rydell. David Truitt Ralston, Sr., age 85. David Ralston of Rossville passed away Sunday, April 7th. Funeral services will be at 11 a.m. in the Chapel of Heritage Funeral Home, Battlefield Parkway, with Pastor Zach Fitzpatrick officiating. Interment will follow at Forest Hills Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 10 to 11 a.m. Wednesday at the funeral home. Deward Monroe Lambert, age 81. Mud Lambert of Rossville passed away Saturday, April 6th. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday, April 11th at the Wilson & Sons, Fort Oglethorpe Chapel, with Pastor Brad Griswold officiating. Burial will follow in Tennessee, Georgia Memorial Park. The family will receive friends from 4 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday and prior to the service on Thursday at the funeral home. Connie Grizzle Connell, age 78. Connie Connell of Ranger passed away peacefully at home on April 1st. Celebration of Life, Love, and Laughter will be held at Calhoun First Presbyterian Church on Saturday, April 13th at 12 p.m. In lieu of flowers, expressions of love could be donated to the Voluntary Action Center of Calhoun or the Gordon County Animal Shelter. Arrangements are under the care and direction of Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home of Calhoun. Mrs. Marguerite T. King, age 96. Marguerite King of Chatsworth departed this life Saturday, April 6th. Services to celebrate her life will be Saturday, April 13th at 11 a.m. at Ponders Melrose Chapel, with Reverend Travis Martin and Reverend Randy Postel officiating. She will be laid to rest beside her husband at the Dawnville Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Friday and after 9 on Saturday. Mr. Robert Addington, age 83. Bob Addington of Crandall passed away Saturday, April 6th. Funeral services to celebrate the life of Mr. Addington were held Tuesday, April 9th at 8 p.m. in the Chapel of People's Funeral Home, with Reverend Mark Bowen officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Christian Bryant Foundation, care of Community Foundation of Northwest Georgia, P.O. Box 942 in Dalton. Mr. Robert Allen Gibson, age 78. Robert Gibson of Fairmount departed this life Sunday, April 7th at Gordon Hospital. He was a veteran of the United States Army. Services to celebrate his life will be Wednesday, April 10th at 2 p.m. from the Pleasant Grove Rio Baptist Church, with Reverend Robert Vines and Reverend Keith Gibson officiating. Mr. Gibson will lie in state at the church on Wednesday from 1 p.m. until the service hour. Mr. Freddie McBrown DeLoach, Jr., age 59. Freddie DeLoach Jr. of Dalton passed away Saturday, April 6th, in Atlanta, Georgia. He was a U.S. Army veteran. Funeral service will be held Wednesday, April 10th at 1 p.m. The Chapel of Wilson Funeral Home in Dalton, with Reverend Rodney Weaver as eulogist. Interment in Chattanooga National Cemetery on Thursday, April 11th at 10 a.m. Larry Paul Roach Sr., age 69. Larry Roach of the Newtown community died at Redmond Regional Medical Center following several years of declining health. Larry proudly served his country in the United States Army during the Vietnam era. The funeral service will be conducted on Wednesday, April 10th at 4 p.m. from the Funeral Home Chapel, with Dr. Rick Langston officiating. Burial with military honors will be at Georgia National Cemetery in Canton. That's our obituaries. Now stay tuned for your news.
Hello, welcome to North Georgia Television News. We are your news covering Catoosa, Gordon, Murray, Walker, and Whitfield counties. I'm Connie Hall Scott. In the news today, Georgia Department of Transportation project updates, details on the Whitfield County Commissioners meeting, local congressional award recipients, and also coming up, Cohutta to celebrate 50 years as a chartered town and 140 years of rich history. And Dalton State celebrates 10 years in Gilmer County. And at their Dalton campus, they are hosting an art exhibit featuring Dalton High School artists. We'll tell you about a 5K and fun run to benefit a Dalton preschool that offers a learning environment that brings children with typical abilities together with those of differing abilities. And then a look at upcoming events. The Georgia Department of Transportation announced a new traffic signal at the intersection of US 41 State Route 3 with South Sanctuary Road in Catoosa County, scheduled to be fully operational on Thursday, April 11th, mid-morning, weather permitting. Quote, once this signal is operational, be cautious until you get familiar with the changes. Remember, other drivers may be surprised by the new signal, so give yourself plenty of space between you and the driver in front of you, said Grant Waltrip, district engineer at Georgia DOT office in GDOT. And Georgia Department of Transportation maintenance crews will begin their work today on repairing the cable rail along Interstate 75 in Bartow County. Work will proceed daily between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m., weather permitting. The Georgia Department of Transportation is encouraging motorists to drive alert during National Work Zone Awareness Week, which runs from April 8th to the 12th. The theme of this year's national campaign is Drive Like You Work Here. Here are their work zone safety tips. Number 1, pay attention. Number 2, slow down. And number 3, watch for workers. Obey the rules of work zone. Expect the unexpected. Don't speed or tailgate. Obey road crew flaggers and pay attention to signs. So stay alert and minimize distractions such as, but not limited to, cell phone usage. GDOT reminds drivers that Georgia is a hands-free state. The Whitfield Board of Commissioners voted Monday night 4-1 to take up to 90 days to study other options besides tearing down their administrative building number 2. The building at 214 West King Street houses the office of the Accountability Courts. The building, located at the corner of King Street and Selvage Street, opened in 1967 as a church and has a number of structural issues. The Dalton Fire Department sent the county a letter last year detailing the ways the building fails to meet the fire code. And in other news, commissioners voted 4-0 to proceed with more than $1 million in repairs to the Whitfield County Jail, including a new control system for the heating and air conditioning system, which is 16 years old, and a new boiler. Commissioners also voted 4-0 to place a moratorium on installing pipes along county roads, except for those installed by contractors working on commercial developments or where it is deemed necessary by the Public Works Department. The moratorium does not affect the culverts placed underneath driveways. Under a decades-old policy, if homeowners outside the city of Dalton wanted tile pipes underneath the road right-of-way in front of their homes, the County Public Works Department installed it, charging the homeowner $10 a foot. Public Works Director Dwayne Hunt said at the board's work session in March the pipe cost the county $12.86 a foot now, and that's not even counting the cost of the manpower and machinery to install it. And the county is also responsible for keeping those pipes unclogged and for replacing damaged pipes. Board members also voted 4-0 to name James Garvin as the new financial director. Garvin, age 51, graduated from North Georgia College, now the University of North Georgia, with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, majoring in accounting, and is a certified public accountant. Garvin will be paid $102,000 annually. Alicia Vaughn, the previous financial director who left in September of last year to become county manager in Catoosa County, was being paid $108,149 annually. She had been with the county since 2012. And in other news, Representative Tom Graves, in partnership with the Harris Arts Center and the Gordon County Chamber of Commerce, hosted a reception last week in Calhoun to announce the winners of the annual Congressional Art Competition. Esther Hayes, a junior at Sonoraville High School in Calhoun, was the first place winner with her piece, Marikey, after a panel of independent judges reviewed the exhibit art. Almost 70 pieces of art from students across the 14th District were submitted as part of this competition. Graves said he is always amazed and encouraged by the creativity and talent in our community, and he thanked the Harris Arts Center and the Gordon County Chamber of Commerce for their partnership on this special event. As well as the students from across the district who shared their talent with us, he urged all of them to keep creating and fueling their passion for the arts. The annual nationwide high school visual art competition is to recognize and encourage artistic talent across the nation and in each congressional district. 69 pieces were submitted for the competition by student artists from 13 schools across the 14th congressional district. Other winners: second place went to George Zhang from Darlington School with Days. Zhang also took an honorable mention with his work Redemption. Third place went to Brooke Landry, Calhoun High School, for Neon Lights. Another honorable mention went to J.C. Davis from Cedartown High School with Primary. Over the last few weeks, the 14th Congressional District residents visited the student art exhibit hosted at the Harris Arts Center to vote for their favorite piece for the People's Choice Award, which went to Ashley James of North Paulding High School for her Savannah Skyline. Top winners also received scholarships to Savannah College of Art and Design and the Art Institute of Atlanta. Ms. Hayes' artwork will be shipped to Washington, D.C., where it will remain on display in the Cannon House office building's Capitol Tunnel for 1 year, alongside the first place artwork from every congressional district in the country. There will also be a winner's reception in D.C. in June, which she has been given 2 round-trip tickets to attend. North Georgia Television salutes all the young artists and congratulates those whose work was chosen. And Dalton State Gilmer campus celebrates 10 years. The Gilmer campus in downtown Ellijay celebrated 10 years on Monday with a short program and refreshments. And we'll get right back to you in a few minutes. Stay with us.
Hi everyone, I'm Judy Elliott.
I'm Jay Marie Wilson.
And join us for our second season on Southern
Sassy. This season, we are going to do a day in the life of a fireman. We learn how to belly dance and ride horses.
and wear our wedding dresses.
They still fit, by the way.
Only in the front.
So join us for that and much more this season.
Catch us on OptiLink Channel 6
and WDNN Channel 10. Like us on Facebook because you never know what you're going to find
on Southern Sassy.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton are proud to serve our communities, providing the products you need plus the personal service you expect from your hometown bank. We offer the latest technology like customized instant-issue debit cards, InstaPay, and more. And with our experienced First Elite bankers, switching to First Bank has never been easier.
Stop by and see what sets us apart.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Hi guys, I'm Frank Pinson. I want you to tune in on these following show times to watch 101 with Frank Pinson. The show is based on people doing great things in and for your community, our community. Now those are doctors, lawyers, students, teachers, anyone doing great things. So guys, you know the motto, don't just be great, always inspire, motivate, and teach others to do the same. Now that is what we do, and I hope you tune in to WDNN TV. Just click on the website, or you can follow right here, www.thefrankpinson.com, and watch any episodes you like. See you soon.
Welcome back. Dalton State's Gilmer campus in downtown Ellijay celebrated 10 years on Monday with a short program and refreshments. In addition to Dalton State administration, staff, and faculty, many community members and leaders attended to show their support to the campus. Kent Sanford, executive director of the Gilmer County Joint Development Authority, said Proverbs tells us where there is no vision, people perish. And that Gilmer County is not about to perish. They are a thriving community, and that is because of contributions of places like Dalton State. Approximately 12 years ago, when the library was moving out of its downtown building and into a new location, leaders feared there would be a void left downtown, said Sanford, who served on the library board at the time. To fill the space, community leaders approached Dalton State and the Board of Regents about opening a campus in the town square in Ellijay. SPLOST funds were used to renovate the former library building, which was then leased to Dalton State. Since that time, Dalton State has been one of our key players in workforce development for our community, according to Sanford, and that they appreciate Dalton State College's continued commitment to Gilmer County over the years. He said the community has been blessed. Students at the Dalton State Gilmer campus can complete all their core classes for a bachelor's degree program. They can earn an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Science without needing to go to the main campus. For many students in the community, having this resource so close to home gives them a chance at higher education they wouldn't otherwise have. Until the Gilmer campus opened, there wasn't a public college within an hour's drive of Gilmer County. Dr. Margaret Vendible, president of Dalton State, thanked all of their partners, the school systems in Gilmer County and the Joint Development Authority, as well as the whole city and county because they have been very supportive. And she said the goal is to make sure students can get a quality college credential and be thriving citizens in this area. An art exhibit at the Roberts Library at the Dalton State College campus opens today. More than 40 pieces of art will be on display in the Darrell C. Roberts Library during a spring art exhibit. The exhibit is open April 10th through 25th and will feature works from students at Dalton High School. An opening reception will take place on Thursday, April 11th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the library. It is free and open to the community. Students being featured include Diego Morales, Urazi Ramos, Ismael Carrillo, Jennifer Lopez, and Lizbeth Brenton. The exhibit will be in various locations throughout the first floor of the library and is available to view during regular library hours, which is Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday from 7:30 a.m. to noon, and Sunday from 1 to 7 p.m. Since 1988, St. Mark's Preschool has served as a model program in the Dalton community. The preschool is a place where each child is recognized and appreciated for his or her individuality. We are the only preschool whose mission is to provide quality, cost-effective, inclusive preschool education and outreach programming, an opportunity for special needs children and typical children to learn side by side, they said. Children who are nurtured in this loving, caring environment learn at an early age to accept and appreciate each other's strengths and weaknesses and to celebrate that which makes each child unique and special. The benefits to all the children are evident. The children learn compassion and patience and are taught to look beyond physical and mental differences. The children with special needs have role models, encouragement, and socialization. They all develop friendships and values that carry them beyond the preschool. But it is not just the children that are affected. The parents and families of the children also learn the same lessons. Fear of the unknown is reduced, and the thrill of your special child being included is immeasurable. St. Mark's Preschool is a tuition-based school, but 1/3 of the students receive scholarships. Every child is supplemented through fundraising and the support of partners such as Mohawk Industries and the Roman Open Golf Tournament and private donations. Registration begins at 7:30 a.m. 1 mile fun run. In other news, walk begins at 8:30 a.m. 5K race begins at 9:15 a.m. and the awards ceremony begins at 10:15 a.m. Register at active.com. On April 27th, the town will celebrate the 50th anniversary of its founding. Plans for the celebration include a parade, an official proclamation from the State Senate and House of Representatives, recognition of citizens in the annual Ruriton Club Chicken Queue, a chicken queue, I guess that's like barbecue, but chicken. A full day of activities are being scheduled around historic buildings and structures, beginning with the parade at 11 a.m. and lasting until 6 p.m. The day will be a celebration of not only 50 years as a chartered town, but of the rich history dating back to the late 1800s. Cohutta was a community which sprang up with the building of a new railroad line south of Red Clay for a more direct route from Chattanooga to Dalton. In the 1900s, the town was the hub of the agricultural surroundings with a post office, hotel, blacksmith shop, auto repair shop, schools, cotton gins, street lights, and public water. In 1969, area leaders established the town's first charter, establishing the government of the area. On display at the celebration will be various relics and memorabilia that people have been collecting over the years. Now, a look at some events coming up around the region. Today, Dalton Public Schools has information sessions for parents about elementary school standards-based report cards at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. at the City Park School Annex building located at 105 North Thornton Avenue. These sessions give a brief overview of standards-based reporting, answer questions, and solicit feedback in the standards-based reporting process. Now on Thursday, Dalton State College's Department of Communication and Theater presents the romantic comedy Barefoot in the Park. Thursday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. at the Artistic Civic Theater located at 907 Gaston Street in Dalton. Tickets are $7 for the public. Admission is free for faculty, staff, and students with a Dalton State ID. CHI Memorial's mobile health coach provides mammography screenings at Georgia Healthy Families in Chatsworth on Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. All women should have one screening mammogram between the ages of 35 and 40. After age 40, a screening mammogram is recommended every year. Any woman who meets these age guidelines and has not had a mammogram in the past 12 months may participate. With insurance, you must bring your insurance card and a photo ID, or without insurance, you may qualify for financial assistance. Also, the Dalton Dulcimers celebrates the 10th anniversary during the Thursday Lunch Club at Dalton First United Methodist Church. The group gives a concert at noon in the chapel, followed by lunch in Faber Hall. Meat and anniversary cake will be provided. Bring a side dish. Dalton Area Writers meets at 6 p.m. on Thursday at the Creative Arts Guild. Everyone is welcome. There will be mini workshops and an opportunity to share your work and get free, friendly feedback. And the March Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax BLOS defeat is the topic at the community meeting at the Huff House at 6:30 p.m. It will be presented by the local grassroots anti-SPLOS team. Everyone is invited. The event is sponsored by the Dalton Tea Party. And I'd like to thank you for joining your local news today. We look forward to seeing you back again tomorrow.